Okay. Okay. My first question is regarding reservation policy. Do you think reservation policy is balanced? If yes, why? And if no, also why?
Okay. Well, the question is a bit ambiguous, but I believe we are talking about the Meghalaya job reservation policy because that is the hottest topic right now in the state of Meghalaya. Well, if we are talking about whether the Meghalaya job reservation is balanced, then again another question arises whether we are talking about the implementation of the job reservation policy or the thought and the purpose behind the Meghalaya job reservation policy. Now, a debate has been going on, thought has been circulating regarding the job reservation policy. The question is whether it is balanced or not. Well, there are many people looking at the Meghalaya job reservation policy from different angles. Some are looking at it from the population point of view. Now, if we are looking at the Meghalaya job reservation policy from the population point of view, I think I must be fair enough, honorable enough, and decent enough to say that it is not balanced. Because we have on one side two communities, the Khasis and the JNTs. And the population wise, they are far greater than my community, the Garos. So if anybody is looking at the Meghalaya job reservation policy from the population point of view, I will definitely say that it is not balanced. But if one understands the purpose, the intent, and the spirit of the job reservation policy or any reservation policy as enshrined in the Constitution of India, the purpose and the intent is to bring forward the marginalized section of the society, to give them a fair chance to come forward in life, to prosper in life academically and economically, and get an equal opportunity as far as recruitment in government jobs is concerned. So if we look at it, I will say that my community, the Garos, have been always at disadvantage. We are having many discriminations, disadvantages. So if we look at it, I believe the leaders of the state of Meghalaya, when it was born, decided to give an equal opportunity to the Garos who are marginalized, who are far, far behind as far as education is concerned, economically also. So, if we look at the Meghalaya job reservation policy from the purpose point of view, the spirit point of view, as enshrined in the Constitution of India, I feel that it is absolutely balanced. If we are saying that the Garos deserves 40% and the Khasi Jaintias, who are far, far advanced, also needs to get 40%. Yes, it is balanced if we look at it from the point of view.
So next question is: do you feel it should be reviewed?
Absolutely.
Anything?
Many people believe that it should be left alone. Many leaders feel that those who are looking at the Meghalaya job reservation policy from the population point of view believe that they have been deprived. Well, I believe today the cat is out of the bag, and it is there for all of us to see. See, the one who initiated this movement for the review of job reservation policy, who have brought it as a political or as an election manifesto, the BBP. Of course, UDP also stood for it. There was talk among the Garos and the Khasis on this. We never objected because never in any point of time has it been discussed or they have made their intent clear when they're talking about the review of the job reservation policy. Because we don't know what Mr. Arden Salman's intention is. He said that it should be reviewed only. Well, I know Arden Salman. He's a man of integrity. He's an honorable man. I have a tremendous respect for him. My colleague at the time, and a good friend also. And from what I know about Arden Salman, I believe that he's an honorable man. So nobody is clear about what Arden Salman or the BBP want. Whether they want more opportunity, more percentage for the Garo, and community, Kasi and Jain community, you see the Kasis and the Jains feel that they have been deprived of an opportunity because the Garos have got 40% and these two communities who are far greater from population point of view, they also got only 40%. But nobody took the time to look at the data. We got me as an NGO leader, the last 20 years, and during my tenure as an ML also, we have been always talking about this, that we have never enjoyed the 40% that is due to the Garos. And again, it's out of the bag, as I said earlier, that the Garos are at 33.96 today. And the Kasi JATS, they have got 66.6% of services in the government uh, departments. So if we go by the job reservation policy, the Kasi JATS should have been 40%, the Garos should have been 40%, the OBC general 20%. But where do we stand today? So how come it is now 66.6% as far as Kasi and JNT is concerned? Why the Garos are only at 32.6%? The data clearly says that 66% for the Kasis and JNTs and 33% for the Garo. So I think now the Garos also should come forward and talk face to face with the Kasis and says that, see, this is the situation. There has never been any injustice for our Kasis and JNT brothers and sisters. Someone has misled us. Someone has put this in their minds without looking at the facts and figures and simply saying that no, we should get more. But if we look at the data today, it is we, the Garos, who have been suffering, deprived, marginalized, sidelined since Meghalaya came into view. During the movement for a separate state, there was a hill state movement. We have walked side by side, hands holding, always telling each other, I got your back. And it is with this we have got ourselves a state of Meghalaya. And today, as Khasi, Jaintis, and Garos, we should remain united. Let us sit and talk. Let us not jump to conclusions. So, if someone is talking about the review of the job reservation policy, I honestly totally agree. But then, it is my thinking only. I feel that now it should be 50% for the Garos, if at all there is going to be any review of the job reservation policy. I totally support on condition that we look at the marginalized section of the society. That is my stand.
Okay. Fine. Last question. Should reservation be based on merit or on the percentage of population?
See, that will go against the purpose for which it has been enshrined in the Constitution of India. The job reservation policy is not based on merit. The job reservation policy, etc., is never based on population. It is based on the place or the status where a particular community stands at. Have they been marginalized? Are they marginalized? Have they been sidelined? They are not being able to come forward in life. So they need hand holding from the government. An extra opportunity, a very special provisions for them. And this is why such kind of reservations have been created. So now if someone come forward and say that it should be based on merit, I feel that I have seen somewhere in the media where some people are starting to say that 80% should be clubbed together. That defeats the very purpose of the reservation policy, the intent and the idea. So it is wrong if anybody talks about job reservation as it should be based on merit or in terms of population. I feel that yes, there will be a time or a stage at the next level where we have to start talking about merit basis. That is now we have 40% for the ASEAN JNTs, we have 40% for the Garos. Now in the past few decades, we have been clubbing this 80% together and always having a combined interviews examinations together. I have been for the last 20 years saying that the Garos have 40% reservation for them. Why exams, interviews are always conducted in Shalom? It should always be in Garo Hills. We should be selecting the best of the best from the Garos within that 40% for the Garos. That is why now when we talk about 40% reservations for the Khasis and the Jaintias, then merit basis will come. Because on what basis are you going to select the candidates from the Khasis and Jaintias or from the Garo community? We definitely will have to have interviews. We definitely will have to have written examinations. And through that process, we select the best of the best from the Garos within the 40%. And I believe that every exam, every interviews for the Garos should always be in either in Turak, or in Bakmar, or in Williamnagar, or in Ampati, or in Mendireshu, etc., where people from the particular district can flock in and appear their interviews, selections, tests, whatever, at their doorstep. We have suffered long enough because in the past, if my Khasi brothers or sisters or JNT brothers or sisters have to appear for the interview, they will just have to pay 2 rupees for the city bus and or they just walk down and sit for the interview. Whereas we, the Garos, first, if they are from the rural area, they have to travel about 100 kilometers. They reach Tura. And from here, another 300 kilometers. They go to Shillong, spend thousands of rupees. Parents have to mortgage their land, sell their cows, borrow money, and somehow sell. And if they didn't do well, then the entire thing is the money, everything is wasted. And we are not used to the cold climate of Shillong, and we have suffered. There are many factors why we have not been able to come forward. And the biggest, one of the biggest cause for this is that we have never been given a fair chance to sit for the interview because, like I said earlier, my Kasi brothers or sisters just have to walk down for an interview where we have in the last 10, 15, 20 years during monsoon, even to reach or cover 10 kilometers was a nightmare for us. But we have come through that. And here we are today in 2023. And I think it will be wrong if someone says that 40% for the Garos is too much, 40% for the Kasis and JNTS is not fair. I believe that the job reservation policy has been created taking all this into consideration, and I believe if we look at it with all our sense of fair play and justice, integrity and honor, I believe that the job reservation policy is fair, and I appeal to everyone that we should not disturb this and let it continue as it is since we came into being as a state of Meghalaya.
Okay, thank you. That's all. Thank you so much.